wrapped around your body. They will constrict your body, and you will feel like you can't breathe. You will have emphysema. You won't be able to breathe. You will feel like you're choking. A lot of this I would say in silence. I have to turn these mirrors where they show no reflection of me. And I will insert them and pull this out for 1 minute. Put him in there. The mirrors will be covering him in every direction. My image is not in any of these mirrors. I have not looked in any of these mirrors. This person does not even need to be alive. I have worked in the men's death row prison. I know what these people are capable of, and he falls right in that group for the abuse that he is doing to his family. It is unreal. He does not even deserve to be on this planet. Next, I have Spanish moss. All of these ingredients that I have like these, I got myself. My husband helps me. I will tell him what I need, and we will go find it. We will go state to state if we have to and find it. This I got from Mississippi, and this is Spanish moss. I won't say what I do with a lot of the ingredients, but use your imagination. This is an extremely, extremely bad person. I can't stand the sight of even thinking and knowing what he did to his family and what he continues to do to his family. And they can't leave for fear of what he will do to the rest of the family. If they leave and escape him, then he will go after the others. He doesn't even deserve to live. But like I say, everything I'm doing, I'll have a clause in the end. I will even put it in right now. He is his own worst enemy. The stuff that I am going to do to him, I don't care if he dies. He deserves to die. I'm not making that judgment call. I'm calling upon my spirits and God and the angels to make that decision, because he doesn't even need to be on this planet at all. Okay? He will have a heart attack. He will have cancer. It will be riddled through his body. He will have, let's just say, it's not pretty. Okay? But the clause is he can change his own demise. If he truly, truly changes his ways, if he truly, truly apologizes and feels the regret what he did and changes, and the good Lord knows he is actually changing, because they know it's not just, oh, I apologize, I'm sorry. Because people like this apologize all day long and don't mean it. And then when they're in the next rage, they're ready to kill you. It doesn't matter. I mean, the things that he has done just sickens me. Okay? I'm talking about even using tools to be this close to killing you with them without saying too much. These are needles. And even though I'm a spiritual healer, This is not only karma, this is the boomerang effect. He is going to feel what he's done to his family. He is going to feel the pain that he's caused his family, his wife, and the boys, the children in the family. He is going to feel it. He's going to know what it feels like to be tortured all the time. You can't even speak your mind. You can't even say a word for fear that he's going to come at you. Anything sets him off. Okay? 3 needles in his heart. 3 needles in his heart. He's going to feel the pain that he's caused his family. 3 needles in his throat. He is not going to be able to breathe. He's going to feel what he's done to his family members. He's going to feel what he done when he's held her against the wall. And the tool that he used to press against her that could have gone through her body at any second. That's going in his neck. He is going to feel what that feels like, what he did to his family. The next 3, because there's 9 needles in all, the next 3 is going to go all 3 different places in his body. And the cancer will eat him alive. Let me see if I can do this so you can see what it looks like. Not very good at holding this phone because I keep thinking the camera's in one place and it's in another place. So I apologize for that. But to give you an idea. So this is giving him back what he's doing to his family. What he's dishing out to his family, he's getting back. These bones. Now I hurt no animals. Okay? I would never hurt an animal. Animals are precious. But I needed these bones for a reason. I asked my spirit guides where I could find some at. I'm driving down the road. All of a sudden I pull over and I get out and all of these bones are there for me. You can tell that the animal had been dead a very, very long time. But my spirit guides knew that I was going to need them. Sometimes I don't know why I need them. It comes to my head, I need them, and I will ask my spirit guides and they will show me exactly where it's at. So, I will use, and just to let you know, when my spirit guides show me stuff like this, and I pull over and I find them, and I will do a prayer over the animal, because they passed away and probably got ran over and died there in a very painful death, but I would do a prayer for them. And I would say thank you for providing me with this, for working some prayers that I do to help people. These bones, I'm going to put 3 bones in there, and it doesn't matter what parts they are, okay? I'm going to put 3 bones in, because what this is going to represent is his bones are going to be riddled with pain. Pain the same way that he has caused his family members. This is ragweed, and I'm going to use it. The same way people have allergies and they can't breathe and they're suffocating. Well, what he does to his family is coming back to him. And he's gonna see what, and I put in this right over his face so he can see what it feels like to not be able to breathe, to be suffocated, and be so scared and wondering if you're gonna have another breath or not. The graveyard dirt with ants, so that he can feel ants eating the insides of his body. Let me get a spoon. This graveyard dirt with the ants in it. And I didn't capture the ants on purpose and put them in here. When I took this graveyard dirt, it was riddled with ants. I tried 3 different places, and all 3 different places was crawling with ants once I dug the dirt up. So I took it because it was meant for me to have. And this will be the graveyard dirt with the ants. His body will be eaten up inside. He is going to get back what is coming to him. Spear thistle. I also got this, dried it out from the mountain. And I cannot touch this because it will really hurt. So he is going to feel the pain, the stabbing pains that he causes his family. And let me show you how sharp these are. Let me get it to focus. All of those. That's what he's going to feel in his body. He's going to feel the pain that he caused his family. Witch's salt. This is black witch's salt. I make this myself. I will say in silence what I want this used for. Licorice root. It's a very powerful root. This is green peppers, small serranos, big jalapenos. serranos because they're hotter. Let's get the sulfur powder. Very bad stuff right here. You don't want to inhale this. I'm going to put it right over his face. That's sulfur powder. Crushed red peppers. Going to freaking burn in hell unless you repent for what you did. If God and the angels feel like you deserve to live, then they'll let you live. But you're a one cold-hearted, I don't even want to call him a person, to be honest with you. Doom powder. All my ingredients, all my oils, all my powders. A word of caution, if you don't know what you're doing stuff like this, don't do it. Confusion powder. I, on the other hand, are very well aware of what I can do. Also is going to go on his head for the confusion. Poppy seeds. My client cannot take it anymore. She's been in fear too many years, not knowing from 1 second to the next what he's going to do to her or the boys. He's gone after them too many times. She cannot take it anymore. Banish powder. We are going to banish him out of their lives. Mustard seeds. One of my spirit guides, my spirit animal is a dragon. As you can see on that back wall, I painted my spirit guide back there. I painted dragons since I was 10, 11, 12 years old. Hot foot powder. This person is going to pay for the abuse and the torture that he has put his family through. How someone can do that to not only to one human being, but to 3, 4. This is not real blood. I do not put in my own blood. Don't do that. This is fake blood to represent real blood. And I'm going to put drops all over his body. So when he starts bleeding internally, this is 2 ingredients that I will not say what it is. It is like so potent. I'll let you look in it, but I will not tell you the ingredients for anybody watching this. You hear on TV all the time about how these people, you see on the news about how somebody's found a whole family dead, or a wife dead, or the kids dead, or whatever, and you wonder, how can a human being do that to someone else? Well, this is the human being that can do that easily to someone else. It's not once in a while he's in a rage. All the time. For years they have dealt with this, and they can no longer deal with it at all. They don't live in the state, so as far as the law goes, it's useless. Plus they're afraid of them trying to leave. He's got them so scared that if they leave, then what's going to happen to the other family members that he can get a hold of? This is another ingredient here that I will not say what it is. I can tell you that the ingredients in it can kill. Okay? We'll leave it at that. I'm not even going to breathe it. He is encased in all of this stuff. And before I add more, let me continue this prayer. And I pray that he is removed out of the life of these family members. I tell the spirits they can do with him what they will. I don't care what they do with him. That's of no consequence. What I do care about is that he is out of the life of these people. He deserves nothing. He doesn't even deserve to leave and go find another family, because he will do him the same way. And the reason we know that is because of the way he is with his biological daughter. Everything that is happening here is happening for a reason. He will feel the wrath of his own self, what he is doing to his family. Whatever he does to his family will come back threefold. Again, if he changes his ways and repents and apologizes and changes deep down in his soul, which I have extreme doubts that he will, but that's up to him. And when God and Jesus and the spirits and angels and ancestors, when they see that his soul, his spirit has changed, then all of this will be lifted. But it's up to him. He can lift this himself. Acid. I'll cover up part of the word. You can see the rest of the word. Again, to eat at his insides. He wants to treat his family members like that. It's going to come back. The boomerang effect. And as mad as I am, I will let it out in the prayer on the end. Controlling oil. My client has put up with this for so long that she just can't take it anymore. She is so scared for her children. And right now, even though she's the best mom in the world trying to take care of her children, I know she has to feel like she's not protecting them. Because she literally can't even sleep with both of her eyes closed for fear of what he will do to the kids. And she can't leave for fear what he will do to the rest of the family. He knows where all her family lives. Every time I do one of these workings, I get the sniffles. My nose ain't even running, and I get the sniffles because I feel the pain of my client and her children. More oil. And like I say, the mirrors are placed that covers the body, that will protect me. It will protect me in a way that if he tries to hire somebody to try to find out who has cursed him or put a hex on him or whatever you want to call it, there's no way he can find out. Doom oil. Because I never want to harm a person. That's not in me. But I will protect a family, especially when children are involved. And that's the reason the mom came to me, because she knows and has heard of my workings. And I am getting some of this yuck out of here, because that's what's going to be in his body. It is just nasty. That kind of stuff is what's going to grow in his body. His body is going to be riddled with so much stuff. He don't even deserve to live. Not in my book. I have asked the spirits to take care of him so that he can no longer hurt the family. And the thing is, when he does it, he has no remorse at all. None whatsoever. Magical death oil. No remorse. These kind of people you can't talk to. You can't deal with them. You can't. They have no feelings. You cannot be justified in any way. I'll leave that over there. I'll be right back. Let me go get something to wipe my hands with. Sorry about that. This is graveyard snow water that I collected in the graveyard during a thunderstorm. If he is being sent to his grave, so be it. Nobody's gonna miss him. Nobody. When I do my silent prayer, that's when all of my energy inside, all of the rage I have for this person will come out. I don't curse him out loud. It's all done between me and who I call upon. I want him to be tormented the same way that he does his family. He needs to feel the abuse, the pain that he has caused his family for years. They can't even breathe. They're so scared to even sleep. They're so scared to even talk to him or look at him, because he will go off on them. The things that he has done to his wife and those children turns my stomach. How another human being can do that, I don't know. You have come into you whatever goes on in your body, because I don't care. The heart attack or the cancer, things being eaten up inside of you. You are going to get what you dished out to your family. And again, if you, and I am talking to your body, mind, and spirit, if you change your ways, if you find the light, if you find God, if you find the universe, if you find whoever you believe in, that's not evil. Whoever you believe in, that's holy. And you're saved. You repent your ways. Whatever is going to be asked of you to do, and you do it, and you change from the bottom of your mind, body, and spirit, you can heal yourself. But until then, everything you do to your family is coming back on you 3 times worse, plus everything that I have just done to you. Because I am asking for assistance from everybody I called upon to stop you in your tracks, and they will do to you what they will. And you get no sympathy from me. I've seen too many people like you before. Now what I will do, I can do a silent prayer. Okay, since I have these mirrors sticking up here and the lid is not going to go all the way down on this coffin, as you can see it's a coffin, I am going to use tape, and I am going to tape around that. This is going to keep all of the ingredients in. I should have taken that the other way. Not going to say on the video where this is going to go. I'm not very good at this tape. We'll have this sitting here, praying over this, prayer working. This is his own sock. His dirty sock with his DNA on it that the family member sent to me. And I don't, most people would say I'm going to put on gloves, but I don't want gloves because I want my bare hands on him, just like he puts his bare hands on his family members. And this is his sock with his own DNA. Okay. It will be sealed away in here. Okay. And I will burn this candle. And with this candle, it's going to represent that everything that I did to him here in the prayer working, everything that he did to his family members is going to come back threefold. Remember, I put that clause in there. He is his own enemy. Here in his head, he better do some serious thinking and some serious praying to change everything that was done. Because he's the only one now that can change it. He has the power to change this prayer working. I'm going to have this here. I will move this over a little bit so it doesn't catch on fire. Safety first. I am going to light this candle here. And when it completely burns down, then I will take this and put it in the enclosed, the location that I will not reveal. So remember, he has control of what's going to happen. He can continue being the abusive person he is. And if he continues, then everything here is going to come back on him 3 times, what he did to his family and what he continues to do to this second while I'm doing this working. Or he can repent his ways. He can be saved. He can save himself. He can start doing a lot of prayers, change his ways, and lift this working. I will not do this prayer working without giving him the opportunity to change, because that's what my client wants. Even with everything that he's done to her and the family, to her boys, she's still giving him a way out. That's the kind of decent person she is. If he's not going to change, then he needs to go away. He needs to disappear from the face of this earth. I don't care what the angels do with him. I don't care what they do with him. He's no longer her issue. But that's the kind of person my client is, that she's still giving him a way out. So she did ask me to, yes, put a clause in here and give him the opportunity to change. I will turn the camera off now. I will still be praying over this for days. When this candle burns all the way down, then I will go do what I need to do with this.